Or Bruno. That's good play from him. Still Bruno Fernandes. What can he do? Looks for Cavani. Good touch. Is he onside? I think he is. I see a good run being made by Bruno Fernandes. Controls it well. What a finish from Bruno. He is something special, guys, honestly. It really is do or die for us in the Champions League semi-finals. That first leg against Real Madrid didn't really go our way. We lost 3-1 to them at the Bernabeu. But in this second leg, because of that away goal that Martial scored for us, there's just a glimmer of hope, and you never know. Comebacks do happen in the Champions League, and I'm hoping for another big one at Old Trafford. Welcome to episode number 15 of the Next Gen Manchester United Career Mode series. And tell you what, we've got some good games coming up in this episode. City at home at Old Trafford as well. That's going to be super entertaining because we're doing something cool for that one. Madrid, of course, is the main focus, but yeah, we're not in a good situation in the Champions League. We'll just have to hope for the best. But it's going to be a cracking episode. Second last episode of the season. Should be fun. Drop a like if you're enjoying this career mode. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get things underway. Starting off the episode with a press conference. Sign James Maddison for backup since Van de Beek is in the second team. There's been a lot of talk about signing a backup cam. And I think we need one. In this season, I've noticed a lot of situations where we've had to play Van de Beek one game in midfield and then the next game in cam to accommodate for the fact that we don't really have a backup cam. There's just too much on Van de Beek's shoulders. And next season, I really want to sign a backup cam, but as good as James Maddison is, I kind of want to sign Jack Grealish, guys. I'm so tempted to make Jack Grealish a Man United player in this series, and I think next season that is going to happen. So about Maddison, probably not, but we are going to sign a backup cam come next season, and I think it's probably going to be Jack Grealish. We'll have to wait and find out, but I definitely prefer Grealish over Maddison. Next up, have you thought about including De Gea in a swap deal for an elite goalkeeper if you're not happy with him? First of all, I feel like De Gea on this game is an elite keeper, and he's had a decent season, made some key saves, not as many clean sheets as you would like, but that's probably also because of my defending, but I think he's done well. No reason to look for a replacement, but if we get like a big offer coming for De Gea, that's like an offer that you can't refuse, I will accept it and look for another keeper, but until then, I'm not going to go out of my way to sell De Gea. I'm pretty content with him. He's a good keeper, and I think he will remain number one for our team for quite a long time. So yeah, De Gea is staying. I'm not really going to do a swap deal for him or anything of that kind. Next up, now I see the squad is missing Pogba, especially in that Manchester derby, and you should have sold Fred. Now about Fred, I do agree. I kind of feel like he's surplus to our requirements, not the kind of midfielder we need. We've got Kimmich and McTominay who can do that job. So next season I might look for a different kind of midfielder to replace Fred with. About the squad missing Pogba, we definitely didn't miss him in the Manchester derby because we knocked out Man City from the FA Cup. But against Real Madrid, I would have appreciated his quality to keep possession in midfield because we got overrun in midfield against Madrid. So there's that. He is a very talented footballer, and of course you're going to miss him in games like that. But oh well, the situation is this: we don't have Pogba. We're just going to have to cope with it. Van de Beek, Fernandes and Kimmich though is a phenomenal midfield to have. But yeah, Pogba's miss definitely felt against, you know, some of the bigger teams on this game. But with that press conference done, let's keep moving. Honestly, it's refreshing to see Mason Greenwood pick up the Player of the Episode award because it's been a difficult season on him. From the get-go, man, getting injured in pre-season, not really getting accustomed to the way we play, losing out on all the sharpness, morale, the training sessions, that really put him on the back foot, but he has now found his spot. I know it's end of season, but it's good confidence for the coming season. Was superb against City in the derby, scored a couple to knock them out at the FA Cup, and that gets him his first Player of the Episode award of this series. Not gonna lie, I find it incredible. I find it incredible how Manchester City are 7th in the Premier League with just half a chance of making it to top 4. I mean, they need to win practically all of their remaining games because they are, what, 6 points off Chelsea. Wolves are fighting for a Champions League spot. If we can beat Man City in our next game at Old Trafford, well, we could deny them Champions League football for next season, and I would love to do that. So that's probably my motivation because we've got nothing much to play for. Liverpool are going to win the league. They're 4 points above us. 4 games to go. They're in the best possible situation to win the league. So we'll do our part and deny City Champions League football. Now, to make things more convenient, what I've done is I've made today's challenge as kind of like last episode's forfeit. just to make things simpler. And the challenge is going to be under 21s. Use as many under 21 players in a Premier League game as possible. So this challenge is going to help us complete last episode's forfeit, and it should be fun giving all the youngsters a go. But the problem is, we're going to be doing that against Man City. Oh my god, is this going to be a challenge and a lot of fun. Okay, so I've kind of put together a squad with all of the youngsters we've got. So you wanted Mikkelbus to make his debut. Well, that's going to happen in this episode because of the challenge and forfeit. We've got Tuanzebe and Mengi starting as well. The first appearance for him. We're going to have to play a lot of our lowest rated players. We're doing that for this episode. Greenwood gets a chance to shine. No other player to fill in for Bruno Fernandes, so he'll probably start in cam. But the squad is certainly looking interesting. And we're going into a game against City with this. It's going to be chaos, man, but a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what players like Mikkelbus could offer. And one more thing, I'm thinking, why not just promote a few more academy players? Like, I think Sean Williamson is good enough to be promoted. The same with Thomas Hale. And players actually do much better once they're in the first team in terms of growth. So we're going to do exactly that. A couple of new promotions. Sean Williamson and of course Jordan Hale. And let's try and fit them into this one so that we can use them against, of course, Manchester City. I'm thinking we could play Thomas Hale as our centre-back instead of Mengi, because I'm not too keen on Mengi anyways. He's got pace, but I want to use youth academy players, so we'll do this. And we'll also give Sean Williamson a run out in cam. I'm not sure how this is going to work. He actually gets a boost on his rating, so it ain't that bad. And let's see what this team can do against City. It's going to be chaos, guys, but I'm ready for this. I seriously can't believe we're getting into a game against Man City, a derby in the Prem, with like 3 youth academy players just starting and making their debut. So many youngsters. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be real fun. Will you confirm a Champions League spot in the next game? Hopefully we'll do it in style. If the youth academy players can step up here, they've got a bright future, man. And I cannot wait to see what they've got to offer. Before that game against Real Madrid, where it's going to be super tense, let's have some fun against City with the youngsters and see what's up. By the way, take a look at this. Sean Williamson, the left midfielder that we've just promoted from the academy, has got a 5-star skill move rating. He's left-footed, so we need to know that. The same with Mikkelbus. What about Thomas Hale? Good weak foot, decent pace. The team's looking good. I'm surprised how Williamson is already getting a +3 boost since it's his debut. Well, I think his sharpness and all is decent, so that is awesome. Here we go. United versus City. I mean, City are going to fall flat when they see our lineup. They'll be thinking, what the hell is going on? But since we've got to try and use as many of our lowest rated players as possible and under 21 players, we're going to do this, so let's get into it. Honestly, I'm really hoping in the future we can actually build a complete team of just youth academy players in this series. How fun would that be? And I think we're starting off this season well. You know, we've now promoted 3 players. They look decent, and we're going to try and give them as much game time as possible. Maybe loan them out to help their careers. But very excited for how this series progresses now that we've got literally 3 academy players starting here. Should be fun to see what they can do. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare against Man City. Bernardo Silva's already through on goal, but Tuanzebe there recovered incredibly well. We're going to see City attack a lot. It's just if we can hang on and defend well, maybe hit them on the break with players like Dan James and all. Dan James, they're contributing defensively for us. Brilliant to see, but man, this is going to be a tough game. City playing for Champions League football while we're here just enjoying our youth academy players and giving them a big opportunity to shine. As I play this one for Mikkelbus. Can he control it? That's good. Mikkelbus here, looking to beat his man. Does actually pretty well. Looks inside for Donny van de Beek with space to shoot. Goes for goal off the crossbar. How unlucky was that? Although Greenwood here with a chance. Mason Greenwood, bang, what a finish. Talk about a fantastic youngster stepping up against City. Well, it's Mason Greenwood, and he's done it twice within the space of a couple of episodes. What a finish. Last episode scored a brace against City, and now an absolute banger. I'm so glad Greenwood is finding his feet at Man United, because as we've talked about this a lot, it's not been his best of seasons, ridden with injuries and lack of opportunities, but now towards the latter end of the season, he's stepping up. How are we in the lead with this team? Yo, this is absolutely amazing. Let's go, and if we can get a good performance here from all our players, it's going to boost their potential as well for next season, so especially the youth academy players, so this is big. Come on. Not gonna lie, guys, in career mode, having your youth academy players step up for you and, you know, play in the first team and watching them grow is just so satisfying. And honestly, at one point in the future, I definitely want to do like a youth academy only series. How fun would that be, guys? Like, honestly, I know Kudzi does it, he's legit the GOAT of that kind of content. And now even Chani Sports is doing it. But maybe in the future, I could have my take on it and it could be a lot of fun. We'll see though. But for now, let's just enjoy Williamson, Thomas Hale and Mickelbust on the pitch and see how they perform. Immobile looking to get in behind our defense. Tuanzebe does so well there. Next season, as I've told you, Tuanzebe is going to have more of a prominent role. And well, if he puts in performances like this so far, I think he's going to make a big name for himself next season. As Greenwood looks to find Mickelbust here. He's lacking that pace. That's the problem with these youth academy players right now. They're lacking that pace. And that is so key. In a few seasons, they'll have that. Don't worry about it. Not gonna lie, I'm so surprised we're leading this game 1-0. It was a moment of magic from Greenwood. Just unbelievable technique to score that first goal. With that, we're leading. Our defense has done a great job. Thomas Hale especially has looked really good. Tuanzebe, unbelievable. So somehow we're leading 1-0 against City with the kids, with the youngsters. I don't know how it's possible. But that kind of sums up City's season and why they're 7th in the Prem. That's good again from Thomas Hale. We might have just found a breakout superstar in here because Thomas Hale has been phenomenal in this game. Probably the player I'm impressed with the most, guys, has been Thomas Hale. He's playing out of position as a centre-back, but he's just doing absolutely fine there. Maybe that might be his natural position, guys, because he's rock solid there. Oh, out wide for Riyad Mahrez. Thomas Hale is trying to keep up with him. Has done so really well. Where's he getting this pace from, guys? Thomas Hale has probably been man of the match for me here. Van der Beek recovers, and here we get the ball away smartly. And on the break, we could do something. It's Mikael Mickelbust. He's not the fastest of players, but he's trying to bring the ball forward here. Does well. Looks for Dan James now. I tried to... Oh, it's worked. It's worked out brilliantly, but Van der Beek's finish was lacking. Mikael Mickelbust did so well there to create the chance, but Van der Beek's finish was lacking. Good play from everyone all round, and I have no idea how City have been this bad in this game. We've actually played them out of the park here. Oh, Bernardo has gone through here. Bernardo has gone through, but Dean Henderson with a big save. What's happened here? I think he was offside. I'm not too sure. I think he was offside anyways. That was close. But Dean Henderson, regardless, with a big save to stop City from scoring. It would have been unfair if City would have scored that, because I think we would have been... or we were the dominant team of this match. Oh, problems here. Aguero on the attack. It would be so unfair and brutal if we concede now. That's heartbreaking, guys. I thought we were the better team for the most match. But oh well, I think the youngsters still deserve a lot of credit. Mikael Mickelbust I thought was great. Greenwood had a great performance. Williamson, Thomas Hale deserved a clean sheet here. Tuanzebe as well, but that's football for you. Aguero with the goal. And Man City get themselves a draw from this one through the last kick of the game. It's frustrating, but I'm still convinced that we put in a great performance, so there's that. Full time against City, competitive game of football. I thought we did really well considering our lineup. We've completed the challenge of using as many under 21 players as possible. I think we used the maximum we could, maybe missed out a few, so I think yeah, we've done well. Challenge complete, but the result, I think we should have won this game, but oh well, it is what it is. Good performance from the likes of Thomas Hale. You know what, guys? We've got some business to do with Hale. A first display from Thomas Hale. Does that encourage you to try more young players? I believe in our young players, man. I absolutely do. And Thomas Hale was probably the most exciting of the prospects on the pitch today. Good to see him play this well. Alright, boys. So, talking about Thomas Hale, if you look at his stats, guys, he's just so much better as a centre-back. Like, look at this. Sprint speed, stamina, jumping and all pretty high. He's 6 foot, by the way. Good aggression. Strength needs to be worked upon, but he just looks like a centre-back rather than a right-back, guys, for the way we play. And that's why I'm going to do a position change on him and make him a centre-back. It'll only take a couple of weeks, but I think it's the smart thing to do. And we're going to make it happen. Now, we were able to mess about in the Premier League against City using all our youngsters and all, rotating the squad because of the gap we've got over Chelsea. And that gap is still there even with the draw. So, good spot for us to, you know, finish second in the Prem. I think it's going to happen. Liverpool are going to run away with the title if they haven't already. I think, yeah, they've done it. Mathematically, Liverpool are champions now. 9 points above us with 3 games to go. Or maybe not. If they lose all their 3 games, we win all our 3 games and we'll have a better goal difference, we'll win the league, but that's not going to happen. Liverpool are basically champions. It's now time for all the fun and games to come to an end because we've got a Champions League semi-finals to focus on. Manchester United versus Real Madrid, second leg. And oh, this is big. This really is. If we win 2-0 here, because of that Martial away goal that we got at the Bernabeu, we'll go through. So, there is hope. We can do it, guys. We can do it here at Old Trafford. We've beaten teams like this. We've beaten Barcelona as well. Can we do it against Real Madrid? That's the question. Of the kings of the Champions League. This is going to be a big game. Madrid outplayed us, outclassed us in that first leg. I'm not sure what to expect, but if we can get past them in the semis, I think we'll be favourites to win this competition against either Inter or Lazio. In fact, it will be Inter because they've demolished Lazio 5-1 on aggregate. Here we go. Champions League semi-finals time. Now we've had our fun with all the youth players in the team, but it's now time for the big boys to return. Martial, Bruno, Oyarzabal, Van de Beek all in the team. Upamecano and Ramos as well. Big night at Old Trafford. If we can somehow overcome Real Madrid here, how crazy would that be? This is it. Manchester United versus Real Madrid, Champions League semi-finals. We're on the back foot here. We need to get out attacking from the minute one. And it's going to be difficult. Looking at the Madrid team, this is not the confirmed Madrid team, but their most probable lineup with Hazard starting out on the right, Asensio on the left, Odegaard who scored against us. We might see Militao play at the back instead of Sula and Skriniar like we saw in the first leg, but that Madrid team looks incredible, especially with Benzema running the attack. But here we go, United Real Madrid, let's get in. This is it. Can Manchester United deliver at Old Trafford in front of their home fans against historically the best team in the Champions League? If we can do so, if we can knock Madrid out, if we can do one of the best comebacks of all time in my career mode history, how incredible would that be? Let's go into this one. We're hoping for a miracle here. Yeah, we really are. Oh, Benzema's been played in behind literally in the first minute itself. Disaster, disaster. This is the last thing we needed. Karim Benzema just running through our defense and scoring within the first 4 minutes. That is literally the last thing we needed. And well, we're 1-0 down. How has our defense been opened up like that? 4-1 down. I think it's all over. I just cannot see ourselves picking... I don't even know what I'm going to say now. Oh my god, I'm gutted. I'm honestly gutted that we've conceded so early on. This is going to be a long 90 minutes of football, isn't it? You know what, guys? We can't let our heads drop. I know we're in a tough situation. Let's just try and reduce the gap as much as possible. So, yeah, let's just take it one step at a time. Odegaard is broken through as well. Upamecano is trying to keep up with him still. Odegaard here going for goal. That is much better defending from us. But man, so far it's been all Real Madrid. And I do not like the direction this game is heading. But something here from Bruno. Looks to find Martial, who can't get there because of Ferland Mendy. Man, Real Madrid's defense is so good as well. Marco Asensio touches that one further. And Real Madrid again on the attack here. Ramos as well. At this point, it feels like we're hanging on because we're barely able to, create freely. And yeah, I'm not liking this situation. Although something from this attack here. Van de Beek's done well. Looks for Mikel Oyarzabal. Can he control it? He can. Mikel Oyarzabal, good position. Goes for goal. And that is a lifeline. Out of nowhere, Mikel Oyarzabal has scored. We're back in the game. It's 1-1. 4-2 on aggregate. Come on, we scored a couple more goals and we're going to extra time. So there is still hope. Apologies for my phone going off there. But yes, there is still a bit of hope. Mikel Oyarzabal with the goal. Come on. We've just got to keep believing and take it one step at a time. Oh, that's a good pass for Asensio. I just went sliding in. My fault. Asensio with space. I defended that really well with Alex Telles. We get the ball away, but they've still got a chance here. Van de Beek trying. Asensio now. Back to Ferland Mendy. And man, I think we've stopped the Madrid attack. Maybe not, because they're passing the ball around so well. This is just impossible to defend against. This is seriously impossible to defend against. Madrid, at their absolute best, have completely outclassed us yet again. That just shows the gap between us and a club like Real Madrid. Hopefully we can close the gap down in future seasons, but right now it kind of feels like we're not there yet. That's a big goal from Karim Benzema as Madrid now make it 2-1 and they're basically through to the next round. I think it's over. I don't know, man. I don't think we've got enough to, score, what, 4 goals now? Yeah, Madrid with their second away goal of the night. Men versus boys is the perfect way to describe this because Real Madrid have looked at a different level. That goal from Benzema just summed things up. The passing, the interplay and the finish. This man is something else, honestly. We're going into the second half now with barely any hope, but we'll see what can be done. Martin Odegaard looks for Benzema. Once again, Madrid in and around the box are just so effective. We've literally had to call Bruno Fernandes back to defend, and they still get to keep the ball. Casemiro back for Odegaard. Possession has been an afterthought for us in this one. Hazard again. Madrid just making it look so easy, keeping possession, moving the ball around. There's just nothing I can do. It's so demotivating, man, playing against a team that is this good. Like, honestly, we've been given a footballing lesson here against Madrid. You know what, guys? Since this tie is basically over, why not give Mason Greenwood a bit of experience in the Champions League? So I'm bringing him on for Anthony Martial, just giving him that Champions League football because, yeah, I think hope's over. There is no chance we're making a comeback, so may as well just give Greenwood a run out. Out wide for Alex Telles. I need Rashford to make a run here. Rashford does make the run. Can he get the equalizer? Marcus struggling to get the shot off. Big save from Courtois. That should have been 2-2. I know it would have been unfair on Madrid for being level with us, but I would have loved to score that. Oh, Bruno Fernandes. Maybe a consolation goal from someone here. Mikel Oyarzabal has got the pace to run at that Madrid defense. Here he goes, Mikel Oyarzabal. Right foot. Why didn't he bring it onto his left? I tried so much to do it and he went for the shot with his right foot. We've had chances towards the latter stages of this game where concentration has dipped for Real Madrid, but we just haven't been able to score. I'm happy this game has come to an end because it was utterly painful. Real Madrid were just a level above us, and there you go. That is our Champions League dreams coming to an end. And honestly, we can't be disappointed. Making the semi-finals with Man United in our first season, I think is a big achievement. It's well done. Next season we'll go for it again, but I think we've done well here. We've got to, you know, remind ourselves that in real life Man United have been dumped out of the Champions League before even making it to the knockouts. So I think we've done well making it to the semis. This happens in football. We'll be better next season, all I can say. But yeah, we've been taught a footballing lesson here by Madrid. Oh my god, this is absolutely disgusting. Look at the possession. 63% for Real Madrid. They dominated us. Our run in the Champions League comes to an end, and it was Real Madrid who ended it 5-2 on aggregate. I mean, they destroyed us, let's be real. But it's been still a very good Champions League season. We got the better of Dortmund. We somehow got the better of Barcelona. In the group, we topped it with the likes of PSG as well. So it's been a good season, man, and I cannot wait to come back to more Champions League football come next season. I genuinely can't wait for it. Now, before we wrap things up, player of the episode, I feel it's got to be someone from that game against Man City. Probably Mason Greenwood again. I thought he had a great game. Thomas Hale as well is a good candidate because he was superb defensively, guys. So let me know. Maybe Thomas Hale deserves it, guys. I thought he was nice. Really nice in that game. So let me know in the comment section who you guys think deserves to win player of the episode, and we'll figure things out. Okay, guys, I need to rush the outro for the video because the power is just gone and I'm running on my inverter or battery. So next episode, Arsenal Spurs FA Cup final. We'll be wrapping up the season, end of season awards and all that sort of good stuff. Before everything shuts down, I've got to end the episode. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you all next time. Apologies for the rushed intro, but anytime power could be out and I'll lose all my recording stuff. So yeah, catch you all next time, boys. Stay safe.